Grace, also known as Trinity, is working as a secretary at an accountant office. She is a tall girl with brown hair that are cut just above her shoulder. Her eyes are of a bright blue and her skin is pale. Every day is pretty much the same. She's leaving home, grabs a coffee at her favorite coffee shop, and go to work. She really likes her job, even though some days it can be boring to just sit at a desk all day long and getting calls from people that 80% of the time doesn't even want to talk to her.
After her day, she goes straight home and watch some shows or reading. She tried over the years to find something she will likes to do. It could be anything but something else than the usual. She is always alone because her husband James is never home. He is one of the greatest doctors of their state and he is always at the hospital and never at home. One day she met a friend at a restaurant for dinner because she had nothing else to do. She met this friend that was hacking some kind of programs. After that dinner, they went at her friend's home because they want to continue talking and whatsoever. She got there, and when she entered her house, the only thing she saw is a big setup of computers.
Grace was fascinated by all this stuff. Her friend told her about hacking and how it was really a passion for her. Grace, at this moment, knew that she wanted to try hacking. She told her friend that she thinks it's a really fascinating passion and that she may want to try it. Her friend was so excited about it because she always wanted to introduce someone to her world, the hacking world. After a few times at her friend's house, Grace was starting to understand how this hacking works. Her friend told her that people on the hacking world are having different names. She told Grace that before her other meeting, she had to choose a name. Her second name, if she could call it like this. Grace, coming back at home, knew already what her name is going to be. In the future, people of the web will call her Trinity.
Time passed and Trinity was pretty good. Her and her friend were really having fun together, even though her husband didn't know about her new patient. She is not planning to tell him about it. This week, she did something that she is not that proud of, but hacking is made for something. Her boss was working on something and Trinity was supposed to know about it to talk to the customer. Her boss, as he doesn't want to tell her as usual, she never found a solution to that problem, but now she has one. She hacked her boss' computer and got the information she needed. Years and years passed by and Trinity is now one of the most talented hackers. She is everywhere. Usually she hacks the matrix systems even though she doesn't even know what is a matrix. One day she got a random call. Who is it?
Somebody you don't know yet.
And who is that somebody?
I can't tell you yet, but I can say that I know you. I know you, Trinity. I know that there is a specific question that you want to know the answer to. What is the matrix? Well, only you can answer this question by learning by yourself. If you want to know, come meet me now. I'm in the back of the building that you're in.
Do I have a choice?
Well, it's a deal. You only have one chance. Either you take it or you lose it.
Okay, I'm taking it. I'm coming.
After the call that she received, she's a little confused. First of all, she doesn't know who that person is. Second of all, how does he know that she's curious about the matrix? When she got at the place the person asked her to meet, a big car was there. She approached it and saw a person giving her signs to enter it. She entered it, and the first thing that she saw was a tall and muscular guy that she had never seen before. The car is going somewhere she has no idea of. The car ride was long just because nobody even talked during all of it. When they arrived somewhere Trinity doesn't know about either, it looks like a factory building. They entered it and they are starting a conversation.
So, can I know your name?
Be patient. Sit there.
Okay.
So do you know why did I bring you here?
No, not really.
Well, you want to know what is the matrix, right? And you're really good at hacking too.
Yes, I'm pretty good, and yes, I've been wanting to know what is the matrix for a long time now.
Well, I know you're intriguing, so here's the real deal. There's two pills in my hand. One is blue and the other red. Take the blue pill and you will wake up in your bed, act like nothing happened. You take the red pill and you wake up in a different world, starting to learn what is the Matrix.
I'm taking the red one.
Whoa, do not take a decision too fast, you could regret it.
I'm not going to regret it.
Well, do what you want, it's your choice, but be careful.
She finally decided to take the red pill, but she keeps reminding herself if it's the right decision to make. This choice will affect the rest of her life. After she took it, too many things happened at the same time. She woke up in the middle of a look-alike cocoon. She is being ejected of the cocoon and a trip is taking her. She found the same man, Morpheus, he used to call himself. He is taking care of her. She is now in the real world, Morpheus said. After a week in the real world, she is missing her life in the Matrix, but she is happy and in peace with the choice she made. Now she knows what is the Matrix.
She misses her life just because the trip is not a luxurious place. You eat the same food every day, you're always in danger, and the only thing you do are some trainings. Morpheus is making you do those trainings to be able to fight, for example. Few months pass and Morpheus and Trinity has freed some other people like Apoc and Switch. It made company in the trip and few more people can be bad. This week they're freeing two brothers, Tank and Dozer. They're not from the Matrix but from Zion. They are not going to be able to go in the Matrix with others because they're not from the Matrix. They have never even been in it.
Trinity also went to see the Oracle. Seems like it is really important. She told her one thing, that she will fall in love with the one. But who is the one? Few weeks passed and Morpheus said they had to free the one. Trinity was paralyzed. She is going to meet her future love if she can call him like this. Trinity is in charge to free him. Neo, he is called. He is supposed to be one of the best hackers and the best hacker of the trip. I guess we are going to see if it's real and if the Oracle is telling the truth.